Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Hen's Tooth Cafe. Today's episode is on this little baby, which came to me by way of someone on the forum. They were having a little trouble with the LED, which wasn't turning off. That's because I think somebody must have replaced it and they wired it directly to power, so when you would plug it in, the LED would come on, but you wouldn't have an indication of whether the effect is in or out. So anyway, that's fixed. And I got some information on the net, and it gave a little blurb on the user's manual, which is this is the user's manual, one page, single-sided, almost double-spaced. But it's like they say, the Frostwave philosophy, no training wheels. So here's our box, deal with it. So I started playing with it, and one of the tricks that they said that you could do with it, because you have the high pass resonance and low pass resonance, they go into self-oscillation when you dial them close to the end. You could get an effect like those Australian windpipes there, those didgeridoos. I think that's how they pronounce it. Anyway, so I tried it, and didn't work. So I started playing with it a little bit, and I think somebody messed with the trimmers in it. So now I think I've got it. You have a 50-50 blend here, dry, wet, and this comes in real handy. You'll see in a minute there when I start pumping some sound through it. Level control, that's strictly for the dry, and low pass resonance, low pass frequency. So we'll click this on. Helps if I put the blend knob on the right side. So right now what you hear is the high pass filter oscillating, and if we crank the low pass up, you're in the outback, mate. So there you go. So that's working. I couldn't get that before, so I have a feeling somebody must have messed around with the trimmers inside. So now I'm not going to be plugging any guitar through this today. I have instead this contraption, a Boss SP505 Groove Sampling Workstation. Not a bad little machine. I bought it a while back, and I've used it for this and that, but today it's going to be my stand-in. We're going to be listening to some hip-hop. Never thought you'd hear hip-hop in one of my videos, but here it is, people. So here we go. Hip-hop through my cheesy little guitar amp. So we'll leave the dry level at max, and we'll put the resonance at halfway. Now the resonance is really touchy. The really active part of the band is like a few degrees before it starts to resonate. That's where you have or oscillate. That's where you have like really good resonance. So now if we go over to the wet side, there's your low pass frequency. Now the thing that's particular about this effect here is that your high pass can never be higher than your low pass. If your low pass is lower than your high pass, then you're killing your sound. You're not gonna get much out of it. So low pass has to be higher than the high pass. I'll give you an example. There you go. And they even write it in this big huge user's manual. It's one of the 2 common oopsies, as they call it. So there you go. And your high pass. So let's try a little low pass resonance here. Like I said, we got to dial it up to just where it oscillates, and then just back it off a touch. Feel like a DJ scratching. Yeah, man. So there you can hear the filter resonance pretty well. And then we'll back that off about halfway. And if we go with the high pass, not bad. So now the fun part is cutting it back to the dry side, and you can push the resonance a little further. Filter set up to do all kinds of funky stuff, but I find that the controls are really touchy, really sensitive. And there you go. So that's the Resonator by Frostwave. Now that I'm done messing with it, and I got to put some of its guts back together. Sorry, Alan. That's what you got to do to get these things fixed. I'm going to be tracing it out and get the schematic and everything down on paper, and maybe try to clone it. I figure maybe something like a ugly face getting pumped through it would probably be pretty nasty. So there you go. The Resonator by Frostwave, voltage controlled MS-20 analog clone filter. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day from the Hen's Tooth Cafe. See you later.